What's up, everybody? Yeah, there was a live stream I did just a few minutes ago. Noticed that the settings I put was doing too much buffering. Got a shout out to Coffee. I seen her message. I personally called her through one of our other channels that we have, and she helped me out to make sure that everything was running smooth. So I readjusted settings back to originally that I had before. And so right now they should not give no problems. I've been letting it run for a few minutes and looks like there is no buffering to it. So hey, Coffee. So alright, so we're going to continue back on Occupy Mars. I did play a little bit longer on there, so there might be a few things that is on there now. So with that being the case, that way, because there was new buildings I just built, and that way I can explain a few things, and that way, because like I said, I'm just going to go details and explain about this game and play and chat with everybody. Coffee, no, I don't think you can. Nah, you can't pet the dog. I don't even have a robot dog, but that dog right there, you can actually get that while you're playing. That'd be one of the things that you can create, build. But I have not unlocked the blueprint. I wonder if I can. I want to check to see if I can get sound on my end. Nope. All right. Ooh. I don't know why I did start game. It's supposed to be continue. Oh. Yeah, bad part about this game, it doesn't actually just load up. After it gets done loading, you gotta hit the start at the bottom right corner. Alright, so yeah, I kind of gutted all this out. But I kept all this in here. So last time I played, it was, I built a few solar panels. We'll make sure my helmet's on. And I just built a rover's truck. So since then, I built more solar panels. All this right here is giving me over 230 kilowatt hours of power. And I built a few more down here, and I got the greenhouse. So to increase that's fine, Coffee. To increase your water production, I finally figured it out. And no, I did not use any type of other videos. When I'm at a stump and I cannot figure it out, I don't give up and try to view other people's videos how they done it. I actually go figure it out myself. I do it as long as I can until I actually give up. Then I'll check the videos. But this one, I did not give up. I was trying to increase water production, because this is right here is the greenhouse. So I was trying to increase water production, and this is how it's done. You put more wells down, and you got to have these pumps. You got to have a pump station. So this is the main pump station, and then you do pump station extended, and you keep adding it on there. You can add as many waters you want back there, but all these stations are going to push all the water out of this. And of course, I decided to go ahead and put a tank right here, so that way you don't gotta have it, but I was wanting it so that way it can have some chances of filling a tank up, so that way if anything happens, there's still water, still some water compact storage. I was going to try put like a few batteries right here with these, but apparently you can't have batteries behind these. It's It's only has to go one direction. So I had to make sure I put battery down for each one. That's the simplest way. And then, of course, I got the transformer. Charging this battery. This one. Okay, so I actually push the battery extended to its limit. And this is the highest storage you can get through for battery wise. So I put enough on there where it would not let me add any more on there. So you're capable of doing 1,683 kilowatt hours of storage. Which I'm probably going to add more solar panels as soon as I get more, some more parts. Or I got to find some more silicon. So the flat don't freeze, so I got to move so much stuff. Alright, so right in here, this is the greenhouse. It took me a while to get things set up, and it took me a little bit trying to figure things out. The most important thing was this field. And I actually ended up figuring it out because I actually gave up and I had to watch a video. And because there was no tutorial about it. None that I could find. So I just skipped through the video. I don't even watch the whole thing and I just found it. So what it is that those silicon ores, you put it in here. This is your fertilizer machine. Sorry for a double click. You didn't actually have to double click. But you put silicon ore in here, then you hit recycle, and this is the dirt. And I got 31. So that's what you got to have. And you don't got to take it out or anything. You just store it up in there. And you go in here, and at the moment it will say 1. So just click set required values, and it'll put the dirt in it automatically. So right now I got corn going. All this is supposed to be automated. But it does not look like, I don't think it's getting any water. Oh, it has to. Oh yeah, it's getting water. It's just growing very slow. We'll see what it is. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it's growing. Okay. I was just worried. I was worried a little bit. Alright, so now this right here, you can actually slide it down. I accidentally discovered that. I was like, holy crap, no way. Oh, my potatoes are finally done. I'll get those in a minute. So having this greenhouse actually helps out with increased production. And by the way, guys, this is actually a 1 unit. It just has 3 incubators. 3 incubators as 1 unit. Oh wow, that one's growing. Well, no, they're all growing at the same time. Okay. So, but this is also a 1 unit as well. This is like the upgraded version. So I'm going to pick up these potatoes. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. And I do got a refrigerator in here. So that helps out as well. But this greenhouse, because of all this, does require a lot of power. So I'm trying to keep my special seeds that gives me like bonuses for growing and whatnot. I'm trying to keep them separated. That way it can help with the speed production of growing. 13.11, 13. Okay, well, why isn't this right there? There. That way this will help to grow the potatoes a whole lot quicker. So I try to keep them separated because these are the ones I'm going to put in seed. These are the ones I'm probably going to put in food. I put them down there. These are just close being ready, so since they're close, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in here. So that way I don't have to worry about it later. Now with this seed gun, you don't gotta click, you can actually hold it and it'll just keep rapid firing, and you won't lose any seeds because of that. So that way you don't have to worry about it much. I'm gonna have to wait until those potatoes are done because I want to do a full canister. Alright. But yeah, I'm testing this out. So I had corn, which they're taking a good while to grow. So I'm testing this out, see how it does. If I'm assuming, I don't know why I got the idea that it's gonna auto pick these, but I highly doubt it. But because at the beginning of the game I ran into one of these and it wasn't auto picking it, so I had to manually pick it. But it should be able to grow pretty tall. But it's like you only put one seed in here. I don't know. I'm still learning about this, so I'm just gonna figure out. So I'm letting this one grow and see how it does. So here's the truck. I got the oxygen hose disconnected because for some reason it's taking like forever to build oxygen. I'm about to make another well and have both of these oxygen generator type things on one well. So I'm about to actually get into focusing on that, but I want to get it separated. But also my main focus is as well is continue building more wells back here. That way I can increase water production, and also build more solar panels. That way I can the greenhouse more power. That way I have a lot more free, basically having plenty of room to be able to continue to keep growing massively and increase production. But with this tank, it's probably going to slowly build up, so that way there's always a reserve. So I gotta figure out what I gotta have for this well, because I'll build a well, then I build the pump extension. So let's see, food, nope, that's not it. Resources, yes, that's it. Alright, so I gotta have electronic, solar cell. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start finding some more silicon. And I'm trying to figure out, I believe I got a jackhammer attachment unlocked, but I haven't been able to figure out. Well, it shows it's right there. But I haven't been able to figure out how I'm supposed to get it to attached. So this truck should be 100%. So I'm going to move this cable right down here. And this truck, because I increased, so I don't know if I showed this in the previous video, but when you put this Rover power extension on here, it's only going to have one when you build it. And I ended up finding out you can build more, and it can only hold up to 4 total. So that way you can increase your battery capacity. But you can also build Rover oxygen extension. You can only have total of 6 on a vehicle, and I think when you build it, there's only 2. So you can create 4 more and put them in here. And to do that, you put in your tabs for one of these, and you just aim at it, and it'll have like a little line highlighted, and you just click it, and it'll put it in there. So what you want to do is you keep filling tabs. So like, let's say I put this one in there, then I gotta click number 2, then 3, then 4. That's all you got to do. And then that's how you put them in here. You can't just look at it and expect that it's going to actually do it. But somehow it has a jackhammer, so let me see if I can attach it. Because if I can attach that, that is great. I won't have to get out of this vehicle. So, okay, so when you get right here, of course, you're going to try to figure out how to get over there. You hit the tab button, and it'll take you over here to the crane remote. So... Okay, so I do have it. Okay, so that makes it so much easier because I was trying to figure it out and I guess the game lagged on me about it. Alright, let me see if it's... Oh. Yep, jackhammer. Yay! So now I don't have to get out of my vehicle. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this one so I have this one out of the way. More likely this one probably has iron. So, the way you want... Actually, I gotta figure this out. Actually, I need to go in camera mode. No, I can see what I'm doing. Crane tips. Nope. Nope, I messed up. Give me a minute, guys. I kind of messed up. Trying to see automatic grab, angle. Okay. All right, I gotta hold shift. No. No. Why they tell me I gotta use shift when it's not extend arm or mouse wheel? Okay, well I guess I just gotta do this. I was kind of hoping that it can let me like move the jackhammer, where instead of being like this I can just extend out that, but apparently it's not going to let me. So I gotta leave it downward. And guys, this is my first time using a jackhammer on this. Alright, I gotta move the truck a little bit closer. Now, to get the jackhammer, you have to make sure you unlock the blueprint for it. So, apparently I had it unlocked, but I thought I had to craft it, but apparently I didn't have to. Okay, well, I'm kind of stuck. There we go. Alright, so it's going to take me some time to get used to this. Oh, wow. Alright, how do I reset? Oh, well, I didn't reset the vehicle. Hmm. Alright, I'm going to go manually go out there. Alright, so something this tall, not going to be able to do. It's going to make things more complicated. But that's good to know. That way I know in the future. So if you happen to do something big and you went as far as you can until you got stuck, just come out here. As you can see, I was still able to get out and start breaking this up. Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get up there to get that off the truck. There we go. There we go. Alright. Looks like all that's set. So go ahead and go back in it, since now it's pretty much downsized.
Oxygen source external.
Yeah, so to operate the crane, I find it easier, the buttons that makes you drive and move around, I will use that to operate the crane and use the mouse wheel to slide it back and forth. You can use the mouse itself, but it spins so slowly, so I just prefer just use WASD to turn it. W makes it goes up, D makes it go down, or sorry, S makes it go down. A left, D right. So, all right. So now, since that's all set, so now we're going to go ahead and select another tip. And since I figured this out, I can just hit a Q button and it will swap the tips. Oh man, it didn't bring it back where I was. So we're going to use this, left click. Alright, so this one you have to like left click to open and close. So what you want to do is make sure you get right on it and pick it up just like as you would in real life. And then left click to let go. And you got to make sure that your little circle thing that you see down on the ground, you got to make sure that that the rock that you're picking up is within that perimeter. Oh, I can't get any closer than that. Yeah. Oh, let me... Oh, wait. I'm not even all the way back. Okay, yeah, there we go. So as long as it's within the perimeter, you can pick it up. And no, you can't pick two things up. I've already tried. They don't work that way. It's only one item. Oh, crap. And you gotta be careful how quickly you move. I was thinking about putting another trailer on here, but apparently, I guess it don't work that way. Because next thing I went to remove this trailer and it doesn't actually remove it. It just removes this cargo that's on top. So creating another trailer to increase your capacity, it's just pointless. It won't work that way. Ah, man, let it grab. Oh, it could be that because it's not ready. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna step out of here. Yep, it's because it wasn't ready. Oh, there wasn't really anything in it. Alright, so I got this one left. Actually, I might be able to pick that up. Yep, I can move it out of the way. There we go.
Oxygen source external.
And I do find it easier to, hold on. So you can't stick it straight out like a sword or to jackhammer stuff. Yeah, you can't. Alright. But, I mean, you can move the crane back and forth. There is a distance limit they can do. So I grab everything that's, well, that big boulder. So now we're going to go to the crusher. Yes, I know I'm not driving properly and I kind of actually really don't care. Okay, it's getting a little dark. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me turn on some headlights. Okay, this thing has a lot of lights. Even the crane has a light. Dang it. There we go. So you have to be in a precise location for it to unload. There is like words out in front that that says stop on there. So, but when I get close enough, I just go in there because you can't unload unless the screen says to unload. Actually, I never played the construction trucks when I was a kid. Not the RC ones. So for right now, I'm just going to mine like anything and everything I can find because I have not unlocked a scanner yet that can tell me what ore is what. So, yeah. So we're going to swap this thing out for the jackhammer one. Oh, I got the jackhammer on. I didn't know I unlocked the jackhammer. It was like it was showing red, like... And I don't know if these has a durability, which I don't think they do. Oops, I'm messing up. Okay, I can't reach Ollie that far. Yeah, it won't let me reach that far. Alright. Now go and pick these up. Nope. Not close enough. There we go. And my plants are withering. That'd be fine. What time is it? Yeah, that'd be fine. It's because a lot of my stuff lost power. Because those battery packs haven't gotten a chance to get fully charged. That's why I need to build some more solar panels. That way it can do it. Yeah, since now I'm a little further away from the crusher, I'm probably just going to keep on going until this trailer is full. So I'm not going to run back after every rock I do. No, I'm just going to let this truck get completely full. So having this truck actually increases your... I look at it, it can increase your production. Okay, it's not going to let me grab it. One thing for sure, I got to get closer to that stuff. And I like doing this view because that way I can see everything around me. Because when you're inside that cab, you can't really see what's going on. That's not going to let me pick it up. Okay. And instead of just trying to swap out the jackhammer, I'll just go ahead and just go out there and use mine. Because, I mean, it's just one. So, no point wasting all that time when you can just go get it done. Okay, so they didn't really have anything in it.
Oxygen source.
But I like to clear the stuff up so that way we don't have to worry about it. We'll go ahead and go over to this one and get the small one. Trying to make sure all this is busted up. Alright. Alright, I think all these are going to be silicon. Alright. Oh, wrong button. It's daytime. Alright, hold on guys. Let me get out of here so I can turn all my lights off to conserve power. Because having those lights on and operating this truck can actually drain, in my opinion, I believe it will drain the truck, drain the battery even quicker. Huh, not so bad. I think I used up about 10% of my battery. I guess I was wrong. You gotta make sure that plus sign is on it and it's lit up green. Dang it. I am going way too quick. Yes. So when you're playing this game, if you do not have the rover, you do gotta mine it down to those small rocks, which does take a lot longer, but that's how you can get your resources. But if you just mine it where it's just big chunks, where it will highlight and saying that ready to load. I'll leave a few big pieces, one big piece out here. That way you guys can see it. That way there's not much stuff for me to pick up. But I do find it having this rover. It's like, why am I not able to pick it up? There we go. So you had to grab everything is at the top before you can grab anything that's from the bottom. And sometimes it could be that there isn't any in it. Hold on, guys. I'm going to step out there, see what's going on. Okay, this should have been able to pick that up because I have not encountered that type of problem. Alright, so it's not ready to load. All these just keep saying rock, but it should say ready. Oh, I gotta go like this. On an ore, ready to load, ready to load, ready to load. Okay, so all these are... Oh, this one doesn't say ready to load. That's why. It was still stuck. That's why. Alright, so when you see this on... Let me find a shadow area. Alright, so if you see where it says unknown ore, ready to load, that's when the rover can pick it up. So that's what the issue was, is that I didn't mine that one. That's why I couldn't pick it up. And I'm not close enough. And it only allows you to grab, if they're on top of each other, doesn't mean you can pick it up all at once. It only allows you to grab what's on top. So I like to leave it in these big chunks. That way when you take it to the grinder, the job is so much quicker. But these little ones, I'm probably just going to go pick them up by hand, because those are the ones that you can actually store into your inventory. And I think with these bigger chunks, you can get more out of it. Alright, so I'm going to go pick up these little ones. That would be a lot quicker. And this is silicon. Awesome. Alright, I know I dropped one over here by mistake. Right there. There you go. Now I got them all picked up. As soon as you get in the truck, the door automatically closes. Alright, Coffee. See you later. And it doesn't actually have to be on the left side. You can also do it from the right side as well. The crane can go into a 360 direction. If I can get myself off of this. Trying to keep it as close as possible. Stay. There we go. Jackhammer or drill. Man, I can't reach that. Trailer's 3/4 full. And I'll show you guys in a minute how you're supposed to know how much room you got left in your trailer. Because I'll have to get out of this camera room, but I can see in the bottom right corner, if you see right there, that's your trailer. And what you see blue, that's how full it is. Alright. So that blue thing right there, it's called a tipper, which is the trailer. And when it's blue filling up the trailer, that stands for how much room it got. So you just think of it as like a water level. So now we gotta go back to driving. What the? Why am I not able to move? Alright, let me lock the dimensional lock. Alright. There you go. Dimensional lock comes in handy. I think I got like enough room for 3 more pieces, so we're going to be done with this since we did 2 rocks. So we're going to get out of here. We're going to go ahead and initiate transport mode. What it does, I'll go on full view. What it does, it'll put everything away and put the crane into the transportation position. And it's always best to do that because if your crane is sticking out and you're trying to go around stuff, and if it hits something, you'll just get hung. And just to let you know, the Crusher does not have unlimited inventory. And I'll show you guys how to work around that. I got some containers that I built, and I don't even sure if that thing even has a limit. There's like so many pages and inventory slots. I was like, holy crap, that's actually pretty cool. Unload. I'm probably gonna go check my plants real quick. Yeah, some of you guys will find this game boring, but a lot of people can fly through this. Me, I kind of like to take my time with this because, I mean, I look at it, it could be like similar as being realistic. So I tend to like try to take my time with stuff to make the game last. Because I really don't like beating the games too quickly, because if I complete it way too fast, then I look at it, what's the point? Oh, I thought I burned up 10% of power. I only used up 4%. Alright, so I'm going to show you the crusher with all those minerals that I've been crushing. I was going to show you guys about it. And you're going to see why that doing this way is actually much quicker than trying to do it by hand. Because by hand, you don't get this many. You don't. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull all this out. As you can see, the inventory slot it has, I mean, it is pretty decent. But when you're doing like non-stop gathering minerals, you want something like this. And this thing has way more inventory. And I do have it organized. That way, I got like one section for aluminum, one for calcium, uranium, and then of course we got iron, and then silicon. Okay, so it's always going to put it up there. So you can just drag this stuff over, and there you go. That way you can still use all this, but right now I am grabbing silicon, so it's going to be really hard for me to stock up silicon because I'm constantly got to use it. Because now this time I'm probably going to turn it to solar cells. It'd be nice if the rover actually has a grinder attachment, because I'll just drive up to all the outposts and grind them up.
External oxygen detected.
Oh, okay, so your suit battery. Come to find out, this cabinet, once you put the battery in there, it actually does charge the battery. So if you find any suit batteries and you unlock the cabinet, go ahead and put them in there and it will charge the battery up. Okay, so I'll go to this 3D printing.
Suit power 75%.
Alright, so now I got to make solar cells. I'm probably just going to use everything I got for solar cells. So that'd be 56. No! Alright, all that's set. And I'm not really using this cabinet anymore. I have moved all this that was in here into the other container that's right next to the building.
Equalizing pressure.
And yes, I also ended up started crafting some more stuff. So I went to go ahead and get a head start on it. There we go. So with that being the case, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to split it up where it'll be wells and solar panels, but I am going to be more focused with the solar panels. And the reason I turn it where it be facing to the transformer, because I look at it be a lot easier when it comes to cables. There'll be less distance that you have to do. So that way it's less cables you got to use. Because the more you got to travel with it, the more cables you have to be using. So I try to make it more convenient where I got it facing towards the transformers. Alright, this should be plenty for right now. And all this extra... What am I missing? Oh, I didn't even grab the screws. I guess I grabbed the small stacks. Oh, I gotta eat real quick. There we go. I may have to make some more electronics just to be on the safe side.
Equalizing pressure.
Oh wait, I don't have enough silicon for all that because I used it all for solar panels. Duh. Alright, built 2. Alright, so I don't have that much left of solar cells, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and build some, we're going to go ahead and build some wells, so that way we increase our water production. Because these 2 panels just gave me an additional 64 kilowatt hour of power. And then of course gotta build another battery. So, and another pump station. Turn this around. Trying to keep it lined up. I'm going to place down additional blueprints so I'll have it ready for later. Each of these wells does about 6 liters per hour of water. So it's always good to have extra of those. You just gotta time it just right. Okay, so we need to do pump station extension. Alright, it's already set. Build this one first. So this one doesn't require any solar panels. It just requires some electronics. This one does, these wells do require some solar panels because it has its own. And it only requires 5. It's always good to try to build a well a head start. Because regardless that you're sending in water to the greenhouse, it will allow the well to go ahead and start storing up some water. So that way when you do get a pump station online and hooked up to it, it will send all the available water it had. Oh, is it not going to let me do it? Oh no. Did I really reach its limit? Come on, there's no way that these things got a limit. That really sucks if it does. Well, I guess it does got a limit. That sucks. I can figure something around that. Actually, how much water is going in there? Alright, so in use is 26, required is 19. Really need to build a few more. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can. Because I got this one hose, or 2 hoses way out here. How about this? I'll just do this. And this. There we go. That way it has its full capacity. Which right now it's not running any at the moment. So what I need to do... Did I use all 3? Yep, so I need to go ahead and place down 3 more batteries. And yes, you got to do batteries, not battery extension. When you're doing something like this. There we go. So for every well has to have its own battery. And I gotta go build small circuit boards.
Not enough materials.
I should have enough silicon for all that.
Not enough materials.
So I need 3.
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected.
Let's see if I got enough for making 3 of them. I only have enough to make one. That's fine. We'll just do for one for right now. I'm gonna have to go grab more iron because I am low on iron in here. The big crusher will have its own 3D printer on it, so that's what I'm working for.
Equalize your pressure.
Really need daytimes that way. Really need daytimes that way I can rebalance all this out for electricity, which I'm probably going to send a lot of power to the greenhouse. All right, so I need Alright. Yeah, the wells only requires like 5 kilowatts. So you just really want the battery doing out, like set for out for 5, but you want the power to be at least 10 or 15. I usually do 10 so that way it can charge the battery up quicker. That way the pumps can keep going. So, but I gotta wait for daylight. That way I can do a good balance. Let's see how much battery this thing got left. More likely it's about to run out. Yeah, it's about to run out.
Water.
There we go.
refilled.
I'm gonna go ahead and rest real quick. So that way we can get daylight quicker. That way I can get everything situated and we go right back to mining.
External oxygen detected.
Seven a.m. Usually when you want to sleep, if you got everything you need, like right now, my bodysuit can handle like cold temperatures completely. So what you want to do, you just want to be able, I just usually just set it for 7 a.m. That way I'm out. That way it's bad weather coming next 6 hours. That was 6 o'clock this morning. All right, so I got 5 hours till bad weather comes. And I got to craft some more CO2 tanks.
Equalize your pressure.
All right, so here we are. Let's see how much power we have available. All right, we got 41 available. I already got it somewhat balanced out. So I'm going to go ahead and send the rest to the greenhouse battery. Let's do it 150 kilowatts. So that right there should allow the batteries to start charging faster. So yeah, so right now I got an output going to the building for 70. But the reason why I set it like that, that way when I add more stuff or I'm using more stuff, don't have to worry about a blackout. Alright, since now these are all online, let's see how much water production it is. Alright, so now we're up at 33. So we got plenty of water production now. I had it automatically set for 100. So that's a good thing. Alright, so okay. So I'm gonna turn this one into doing double on the oxygen part. I was gonna grind these up, move on the way, but I'm probably just gonna leave them here because I gotta wait for this battery to deplete itself. And I got methane on this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them here. Less work. I may do it once I get like everything I need. I got a bunch of parts. I'll probably do it like probably rearrange them later. Alright, so to be able to put those, we're gonna do this. I'm hoping it'll let me do oxygen on both sides. We'll just have to find out. Well, that's methane. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, so it will go by whatever tank you put down. I forgot. It will only go by whatever tank you put down. That will be what it will use. And that was pretty much my last bit of electronics. So we'll go ahead and put some tanks down. Alright, so here's oxygen tank. And we'll just set it right there. Build them up. This one too. There we go. So we got increased oxygen. Each it does like 2 liters per hour for oxygen. So we got 2, 4, and then now we got 6 liters of oxygen. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. So now this is a vertical tank, which I'm going to need screws for. Which I'll probably set it right out here. Probably have a pump station, so I need to move this thing back. I don't know. We got a sandstorm coming. Ugh, I hate that. But at least now we got... I wonder if I can add one more. Let's see what this... I wonder if I can add one more of the extension. No, can't add another one. That sucks. Alright, so limit is 1 on each side per well. I mean, I could swap this tank out to an oxygen, but I really want to drain all this methane out first. Which I still haven't figured out what methane is used for. I have this, so I could probably use it to drain it and keep it set to the side for the truck. Yeah, I'll do that. I gotta get more screws, and I may just do that instead. That way it'd be a lot easier. I don't know, because I don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out later. I'll probably just leave what I got, let them build up. I'm gonna grab this hose, that way it's not laying around. Really need to go ahead and start putting up some more windmills as well, so when it comes to sandstorms it'll be a lot easier. or Dirt Devil. I just need more electronics and motors, which I need more silicon. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and put all this in storage, and I'm going to go check my greenhouse real quick, because there's really no point in me going anywhere because of the storm coming. And yes, I do tend to try to keep things organized because I prefer it that way. There you go. It looks like that's everything. Alright, so we're going to go right in here. Oh, hold up for a minute. I may have to adjust this battery real quick. Yeah, I had to, because this thing was originally set for 10. And now I'm going to have to send more power to it to help charge it up better. You always got to find a good balance. What's this for? I don't know why it's set for 75.
Warning. Weather alert. Incoming sandstorm.
I'll just wait. I'll just wait, see what power I got left.
Equalizing pressure.
Alright, so now when it comes to these corridors, I ended up figuring it out. I didn't have this door here, but because it was taking so long and you have to sit there, I recommend you make sure you put the iris airlock for the in and for the entrance of the building, because that way in this middle right here, you can walk through it very quickly. Potatoes are done. Potatoes are done.
Warning. Sandstorm imminent. Find shelter. Warning.
Corn's at 73%. No. Yeah, I'm producing way more water than it's needing. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Alright, we'll go ahead and put these potatoes away. Or where are these? 9.8, 13 and 11, 13 and 12. I can use that and combine it right here. Same with this one. Alright, so I got all my seating stuff. So I got my seeds right down here that I'm going to use to make. Alright, this is ready, so let me go ahead and swap this out. I should have both of them open, or all three open. Oh, I didn't have anything in this one. There we go. And I don't have any more seeds at the moment. I was thinking about just go ahead and pick this one up. Yeah, I'll do that. Because I really don't need all this corn. And I'll just go ahead and recycle it. Because I need to lay something else out to figure out what to do. Which I gotta put in an incubator first. So let's try. Okay, that's apples, cabbage. I guess we could do peppers. See how that does. But we need to put it in here first. And every time you do something new, you always gotta check this, because some of them require more or less. And all you gotta do is hit set required values. And come over here to conserve some stuff. All you gotta do is back it down. So I got that one corn going, so it just gives me an idea how this stuff works. Because then after that, because I don't know why it's showing as 1. Okay, now it's showing all the blocks. See, earlier it wasn't, the other day it was not wanting to do that. Okay. Alright, so now I know. Alright. And I think the sandstorm's here. And it just blew me right out of there.
Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected.
How dare you? Oh yeah, so here's another best part. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it in my other video where I kept going to the transformer to charge my battery. Nope, I can do it right here now. See what time it is. Alright. It'd be nice to be something wirelessly, so it's like as long as I'm in the warehouse, it'll just like automatically charge my battery. I gotta see if I got enough materials, because I probably need to go ahead and craft some CO2 tanks. That way I can clean all the solar panels I got. Those big ones takes quite a bit to clean. But I'm probably going to try to, as soon as I got enough power for during the day, I'm probably going to try to set up some more wind turbines, the larger one, for basically for nighttime, or when I got some weather that has high wind to it. It will help out as well, but those wind turbines will keep spinning at night. I'll probably need just to make one more CO2 tank. Where is it? Right there. Ah, don't have enough silicon. Shame on you. Oh, it won't let me double click it now. Alright, we're probably going to sleep for a couple. Well, it's already 1600, so might as well go ahead and sleep all the way till morning. So, now, when it comes to the suit that can handle a much colder temperature now, only problem is whatever the suit can capable of handling, like, let's say that you got night vision. That night vision burns some more battery. Also, being in severe cold temperature burn extra on the battery as well. So I wouldn't try to rely on all that, saying, oh, well, I can handle this. Yeah, you can handle it, but you got to keep an eye on that battery. That battery will get drained quick. Oh, that's right. I was going to check the tech tree real quick. Yeah, actually, I think I did have a mechanic. Oh, screw it. I'll just go ahead and turn them all on. Mechanics. I got 6 points for mechanics. See what we got. I need to get the blueprint for Jackhammer 3. And Blowtorch number 3. And Grinder 3. And Heavy Suit. Actually, I really need to find that one. This one says automatic rock lifting. I like to try to check that out. With it being automatic rock lifting, I gotta see that in automatic drilling. Automatic drilling is in work in progress, so it'll be coming soon. So when you see work in progress, it means they have not completed it, so they're still working on it. So it's something you can't use, just like chemistry. So here's a big crusher, but I gotta get the blueprint for it. And because of that, I can't get the hanger. That requires uranium rod.
New message.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so I need to go out there and clean the solar panels real quick. Might as well lock this. Turn that off. Save more power.
Equalizer pressure.
They do got, I happen to look ahead of time that they do got some of these that automatically clean solar panels. So I believe I gotta find the blueprint for it. So that should make things so much easier. So I gotta figure out about that. More likely you gotta make sure the stuff is stocked up with CO2 tanks, which means I'm gonna need a lot of silicon if I get something like that, because I want to make sure they're all filled up. Okay, so you do gotta make sure the windmill's clean too. That sucks. Hmm. So I do make sure these wells are clean because they have their own solar panels. So that help out on cutting back on electricity from the transformer and the batteries. Because they do actually emit their own electricity, produce their own electricity as well from the sun. Yeah, I'm not worried about those. Really need to check this out because I may be able to knock out some of those solar panels. That way I can put it over there for the greenhouse. Alright, so in use. Alright, they're still charging. That one's still charging. And that one's still... Well, that one's fully charged from what it looks like. Alright, it's showing 194. And I got 200 sending to it. I could probably eliminate 2 solar panels. 3. I could probably do 3. So I'll go ahead and disconnect these 3 out here. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, that should be good. I'm gonna do this. Alright, showing 117 available. Just want to let that battery drain a little bit. Actually, I can make it drain even faster. I just want to make sure I got everything set properly before I make the full-blown decision. go. Alright, that should it. Let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and get the battery drained quicker. There we go. This one is using up 74 kilowatts of power.
Equalizing pressure.
Should be good. And there is none left, so there's 200 going into it. All right. And that one is almost full. That one's already full. All right. Actually, I could knock some of these back. Oh. Right now there's 62 available, which of course it did. Got it completely charged up. Alright. We're good. Alright, so I can knock those out, but I can only scrap those at night. But I do gotta leave that CO2 scrubber going, because so that way this building will have oxygen now. But I can cut everything else off to conserve power. And I'll leave that on.
Message.
Don't want to get hurt by the damn electricity for
Pressure.
the solar panels, so I gotta wait for nighttime. Okay, it's gonna be just those three. And if I do those three, I can add 3 over here. That way be plenty of power. Must have power. Yeah, because I need more power going to this to help charge it up so my plants don't get withered. Oh, I may move this whenever I get enough materials. That way I don't have to worry about it. I mean, you get your materials back when you're scrapping, but a lot of times I just prefer to make sure I got plenty, so that way I don't have to rely on the components that I just grinded. At least I have extra. Hold on, guys. My cup is creating so much moisture that it is. Probably should invest in cup holders, or not cup holders, whatever that thing's called. Coasters. There we go. Alright. It's at 1400. I'll wait. I know majority of the rocks over here are mostly iron. I could just God, oh wait, hold up. I know in my previous video I was going to use dynamite, but I reached my end time of streaming, so let me check it out real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and close that door. Alright, I only got one rocket fuel left. Oh, I gotta fill my CO2 tanks up. That CO2 scrubber should actually put out some oxygen. Word is should. It's supposed to supply oxygen to this building. So we'll figure it out. External pressure. I'm assuming it's working because it's showing that there's oxygen being produced in here. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and well, when is nighttime again? I can't remember. I think it's 17 or 1800 hours. I'll probably sleep till it gets to nighttime. And just be on the safe side. We'll make it 1930.
Equalizing pressure.
Night vision mode. Alright, this one got no power. So yeah, when you're trying to scrap solar panels that you already got built, always do it at night, because during the day they're still producing electricity, so you will get yourself hurt and die. So it's always best just go ahead and scrap them at night to make things safer. Did I disconnect two, or was it 2 or 3? I swore I thought I did 3. Should have enough parts to do 3 of them over here. I do. I was just reading it wrong. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we'll go ahead and sleep till there's daylight. After I eat first. Oh yeah, for some reason my double clicking is not wanting to work. Usually you just double click and it'll let you feed, but for some reason it's not wanting to work. I can wait on my hydration.
Equalizing pressure.
Now you can see my suit
Oxygen
battery.
detected.
Just using night vision, you can see that it drained quite a decent amount of power. Make sure my flashlight was off.
Suit recharged.
All right, we're going to do it for 7 a.m. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check on these solar panels, see if there's any adjustments I need to make for the power fluctuation. So, all right, so to use, let me do this. Problem is, I gotta figure out. Okay, so it'll be this one. All right, go ahead and send more power to it. All right, I'm going to set it at 200. Hmm. What's... Hold it for a minute. I gotta figure something out. Alright, so... Alright, that's only doing 5. 5. 5. Okay, so it is drawing 16. So I want to make sure all these are set for 5. This one has no power going to... Oh, duh. Silly me. There we go. So I need to build those two whenever I get the parts, which in a little bit we're about to go back to mining. I'm just making sure we got everything balanced. So I got 200 kilowatts going for the greenhouse. I wish I can label these. That way I know what is what. Number 4. Yeah, number 4 is going straight for the greenhouse battery. Alright, I may just knock this thing down so that way... There you go. I'm going to do 58. That way maybe it'll help out on power consumption. That way it's not redirecting the power going through the battery, going straight to the greenhouse. And that way it can charge batteries up quicker. So that should be plenty of power. But main priority is gonna be battery for the greenhouse. Everything else is pretty well set. I'll probably just go ahead and balance these out back up to 18. There we go. And go ahead and use the rest for the greenhouse one until I build more batteries. Wait a minute. I don't need to do that, because I can set each socket for what I need, and I got 2 batteries I'm going to be making. And I'm just going to try to keep them in line. So there's only 3 sets, so I got 2 more batteries going to be being made. So we're going to set it for 15 apiece. There we go. It leaves me, well, it's because there's no power coming out of it, so it'll be 30. So that means I can crank this thing up to 240. There we go, 240. And these batteries should be almost fully charged. Yeah, because they hold like 198. Actually, they don't really need 18. They just need 15. So I'm gonna knock them back down to 15. And send 9 more to the greenhouse. There we go. That way the greenhouse can charge battery up faster. It's already at 611, so it's actually charging it pretty quick. Alright, let's go ahead and check on our food.
Fluency pressure. External oxygen detected.
Hold on, guys, real quick. That's not that clear. Let me get this video posted for somebody. How do I do it? There it is. All right. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's see. Alright, these potatoes are done. Okay, I can't reach them. Alright, I do 13 by 12. Okay, so we got plenty. Just go ahead and fuse these together. That's 13 by 11. I got 3 of those. Let me see the cedar. Alright, so I can only do 2. So technically I got enough to make a full canister. So let's go ahead and do this. 13 by 11. Well, hold up, it says 1312. Let's do 1312 instead. Number of seeds, 112. There you go. Now I can do the rest for food. Keep these down here for emergencies. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't like there's really much food I can make. There we go. Put this back in here. Yeah, now I got plenty of food now. Got some messages. Give me a moment. Alright. Alright, let's see about this corn. Oh, this corn is almost done. Do I need to do any adjustments? No, I do not. Good. Alright, let's check in here. They're not ready. Yeah, these aren't ready yet. Alright, I'm gonna put the seeds into the fridge for storage wise. I'm probably gonna use that one first and then use that one. Alright, since I'm gonna be waiting for a little while, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those back. And that corn, it's just almost ready. Alright, so I need to refill my hydration up. Rehydration.
filled.
Water filled. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to mining some more ore. I don't know why it does that. There we go.
Oxygen source external.
Initiating power. Must need more power. It'd be nice if this thing actually has a turbo. Alright. We'll go ahead and get some of these rocks, some of these little rocks out of the way. And more likely this one's probably going to be iron. There we go. Gotta get used to these controls. There we go. All right. Oh, come on. Good girl. You picked it up. Yeah, once you get used to this rover, you'll realize that it is so much easier on gathering ores that you need. Because like I said, there might be still some more ores in these bigger chunks. So I think that's why like we're getting a lot more than we usually will when you're playing this. Oop, did I miss it? And so that's why it's so much better to just have the rover with the crane and all that. Just trying to make sure you have the jackhammer attachment unlocked, because as you can see, it is actually a lot easier and quicker. You don't have to keep getting in and out. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see this all the time, so there might be some streams where I probably will play the game without streaming, and I'll just have a lot of this done. Because I think the Next video I'm thinking about doing will be insist of just doing exploration. So that way it doesn't seem that boring and all in that. So I do try to set myself up to for certain criteria that I'm going to be doing. So it won't get as boring. Crane won't go any higher than what it is. I'll go ahead and move closer. I'm gonna pick all these up first. This thing actually gives you an announcement if your trailer is actually full. So it's not that you got to constantly watch out for it, because it will give you notification when it is full. Oop. There we go. Oh. Well, I messed up. Alright, so I got a jackhammer now. Now, when it comes to those, you don't want to bust those up, because then it'll go in a smaller piece and you don't have to deal with all that. There we go. Perfect. And this trailer should be getting close to being full. Alright, I'm going to say that's going to be full because it's pretty close. Alright. Transport mode. I guess I'll just go all the way around it. But yeah, it's not super hard. It's just very time consuming. If you want something that, if it's a time consuming game that you're looking for, this is pretty much it. I'm probably just going to keep playing this till I get done with this game, then I'll just move on to the next game. I do got a clip if you guys don't mind watching. I do got a clip on there. It's just for chats, for me to explain everything to you guys and what my plans are. So if you don't mind, watch that, and that way you guys get a pretty good understanding of what I'm going to be doing and all that. Unload. Alright, so I already emptied the inventory of this crusher. So as soon as this gets done, actually I don't even have to sit there.
Available point for technological advancement.
Oh no. That's a no-no. So we go in here, you can see how much stuff we end up getting. Oh, wow, one of them was silicon. Okay, that's good to know. What was any silicon for? Oh, that's right, electronics and motor. Oh no, I need to build a. Nope, never mind. I need 2 small circuit boards. There we go. And the trailer is empty. Good.
Oxygen source external.
It's funny how there is a blueprint to put a rocket on your ATV. It's like, shoot, if you can put a rocket on an ATV, why can't you put a rocket on something like this? I mean, if once you get this, I mean, pretty much everybody's been wanting to use it anyways. Because of bad weather, this is like a driving, like a house on wheels. Alright. So I need to go in here. I gotta make a small circuit board and use the rest for electronics. Nope. Alright guys. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm just going to go ahead and finish up what I got set. And I'm trying to make my live streams not like super long, but I'm going to try to cut back on it. I may turn some things into clips and whatnot once I get all these things figured out. So as of right now, instead of just keep this video going, I'm just going to... Sorry about that, guys. There. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish what I'm doing, and also to add a few more things to what I have planned, and then I'll go present it to my next video to get you guys up to date. That way there isn't like anything super long. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next